awesome intro. Oh, man. Oh, I like how the colors are doing their thing.
Look at this. We're having an intro. It's the program. We're on TV over here. Once a day, every day, turn on the machine, start talking for an hour.
For an hour.
Yeah, it's your daily hour with me. Look, it's Dan.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
You know what that means? Today is Monday.
That's right. The day where I talk about science.
Science Monday.
I always talk about science. I always do.
Yeah.
I can't help it. It's how I'm wired.
What happens here on the program, we're turning on the machines, and then we're going to be talking here. We're going to talk for the whole hour.
Yes. Being the kind of person where a lot of wordy words come out of my mouth. Yeah.
I talk
a lot. Yeah, I can do it. I can do it. I only woke up like an hour ago.
Whoa.
An hour and a half. So there is still sleep within the realm of my brain.
You sleepy?
No.
Or groggy?
No. Foggy.
You
Foggy,
drinking
fuzzy.
coffee?
Oh yeah. Oh, I chugged that shit.
Was that an hour ago? Should be back on the track then.
Well, it's weird. I got like 9 hours sleep. So actually I feel pretty refreshed, you know, mentally and emotionally and such. Yeah. But it's weird. Usually I sleep maybe 6 or 7 hours and then I'm awake.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes I need like 9 or 10. It's weird. How's the rice?
It's good. You made this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so usually I go to the Asian market and I will get the white jasmine rice. And people tell me over and over, and I hear different things from different people. People tell me over and over how the brown rice is so much better for you. And it has more fiber and everything. And yet when I look on the bag, right, the bag that you buy it in,
yeah,
I look under fiber, 0.
No fiber.
Nope, no fiber. But yeah, I remain hopeful. And I want to believe them, so I choose to.
Maybe it's other stuff.
Well, the brown rice has, I think on the brown rice they leave the germ.
It's
you
the
know
same.
how you've heard of a wheat germ, right?
Yeah, it's the same thing, right? The same plant. Just with different. One has the brown rice has the thing on it in the right way, so it's taken off.
Well, darker grains, darker fruits, darker vegetables have a higher ratio of antioxidants in them.
Yeah.
So they taste a little different. They're not as sweet. There's little bitter and sour components to them.
They say you're supposed to eat those apples. You eat the apples, the skin is the healthy part of it. So.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the fruit skin makes my mouth tingle.
Yeah, I don't eat it, but maybe it's like rice skin.
Well, it's a grain, so I don't know. Well, anyway, so I found brown jasmine rice. Jasmine rice is my favorite. I just love that shit right all up. And the brown rice tastes different, but with the jasmine in it, it's okay. And then I get the curry paste, and I've got yellow curry paste and green curry paste. I haven't got the red curry paste. I don't know if that's different or anything.
I don't know the difference between them.
Well, I'm going to get some. I mean, it's only like $1.50. God, I think I can afford that.
I can't taste the difference.
It's a risk. There is definitely a difference between the yellow curry and the green curry, definitely. Not just color, but definitely there's I mean, not just the hotness, but there's a difference in flavor.
Yeah.
So
when I get it from the store, I just judge by the vegetables, or I don't even know the flavor of the actual food.
Well, I look at the ingredients on both of them, and they're identical. And it doesn't say on there, but there is a shellfish component in there. Oyster, some kind of oyster something.
Shrimp paste.
Shrimp paste? Yeah. And, you know, someone who's allergic to crustaceans, there should be a little notification of some kind. Hey there, you that could go into anaphylactic shock over a shrimp thing. By the way, there's some of that nonsense in here. So.
Yeah, look out for that.
Yeah, that would be a kind thing to do. But, no, well. Anyway, so what I'll do is I've been cooking my rice differently lately. Normally what I've done is you take cold water and you add salt to it and then dissolve the salt in the water, and then I would throw the rice in very carefully. I'd rinse it and then put it in there and then heat up the water until it's boiling and let it boil until the water soaks up, and you get tiny little holes in the top because the water is pretty much soaked up in the rice and stuff. But lately, what I've heard is that a good way to cook rice, because I don't have a rice cooker, is to get the water boiling, and whatever stuff you want to flavor the rice with, you have that dissolved in the boiling water when it gets boiling. And then you gently put the rice in evenly so it's not sticking out over the top, and then cover it and let it just simmer. You turn down the heat, and so it's just going, you know, like porridge or oatmeal, just a little bit. And you wait until the water's all soaked up, and then it's good to go. And so what I'll do is I'll take some of the curry paste, probably a couple tablespoons, and cup and a half of rice probably. And so a chunk of curry paste and one of them little cans of coconut milk. And I'll shake it up because it's solid. Usually it's thicker on one side than the other. And dump that all in, and get it boiling, and then in goes the rice, and I cook it, and it's done. And I have delicious frickin' rice for 3 days.
Is that what you did with this? It's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah, I made it last night.
You're just eating straight up rice, huh?
Yep.
You're not putting stuff in it?
Nope. I put sesame seeds in it, and the sesame seeds mix in really good because most of them don't float.
Yeah.
And with the bubble action of the cooking rice, the sesame seeds seem to distribute evenly throughout the rice, which is what you want. You don't want
some beef or some potatoes in there or something.
Well, rice being all starchy and shit, right?
Yeah.
I want to add things that add color and texture and flavor that are without being starchy, like the sesame seeds work really good. Black sesame seeds would be great. Some kind of vegetables. Carrots would be great. Yeah, that would be a nice color component. And they're sweet, so that would add to it. And cashews.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you'd have to crunch them up so they're pretty small. That would really. Okay, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding crushed up cashews. Slivered almonds, that would be good.
Nuts.
Yep, nuts and seeds, and something for color, something like that. But what I usually do is that rice, I'll get the frying pan out and saute some onions and garlic and mushrooms and stuff, and then throw in some vegetables that need to saute a little bit, and then throw the rice in, and then mix that all together. Maybe some chicken tenders or something. And then I've got this fried rice, which is, oh my God, delicious. And I also throw cashews into that for sure. And that really changes the flavor. That adds a nice something to it. Oh, nice. Yeah. Nice. Oh, that's beautiful. My heart is happy now. I already wrote down a number. So.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, did you already?
I have a number from the other day. But we'll give the viewers a little bit of time.
Yeah.
So the dice game viewers, we're going to get out a pen here. Hopefully you have a pen somewhere home.
Yeah.
And then write down a number here on your hand between 1 and 6. And we're going to try to visualize the dice being rolled. See if it's going to be, I guess we'll roll these there. We can roll the color ones. We're going to roll these dice here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a green one and the white one here. So think about these dice and when they get rolled. And think about here what numbers they're going to be when they get rolled here. And write down that number. You got your number, you got a pen out, here we go. It's the dice game. What's it gonna be? Oh, where'd it go? Well, did that one go? What is it? You gotta zoom on the top there. You see it? Oh, 1? I can see it, it's a 1. 1, and 1, double ones, wow. Snake eyes. What did you have? A 3. Nope. I have a 2.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Double snake eyes, so anybody who has a 1 out there, if you guys chose a 1, then you are the winner right now with snake eyes.
Damn it, damn it, damn it.
Well, how was the week? Danny, see anything on the streets here? No, he's going to get the dice. In the last week here? No. What's he doing? We have no messages. Did I say that already? No messages. Nobody called in since last night, but we did the show kind of late last night, so. And we're kind of early
you called me like at 12 or 1 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah. I haven't really, I'm trying to think what I've done exciting this week and I worked, I played, went to the, oh God.
What, Dance Only Dance?
Yeah.
Yeah?
The house party.
I didn't go to it.
Yeah.
I missed it.
Yep. Yeah. So, me and Robert and Annie and Des, we filmed it.
Uh-huh.
We passed the camera around and filmed the people dancing and watched out for the equipment to make sure that it didn't get, bumped, right? Because that shit's expensive.
Yeah.
So, we did that, and meanwhile, we drank a lot.
Uh-huh.
I got pretty drunk.
Yeah.
And it's funny, I was freezing. I had my pirate costume on, and I was freezing. I was so cold.
The dancing wasn't warm enough.
Well, the room was warm, but if I went anywhere else, I was just, shit, I was cold. So I had to change, and the bathroom was constantly occupied. There was no, this other room, people were, I don't know, I will not speak of what they were doing in that other room.
Yeah.
So they were all busy. I couldn't use that room, and so I found a corner. There was a great big old wood stove with crap on it, and so I went behind that. It was a dark corner, and I changed.
Uh-huh.
And some people saw me, some people didn't, but I had to change.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't find a place, and outside just simply wouldn't do. So, yeah, I changed my shirt. So I was half naked for part of the time.
Oh, yeah?
And then some people saw, and they pointed.
They pointed at you?
Yes. The naked man.
I'm like, what is that?
I didn't like do anything show offy. I had to change.
And say, Mom, what's that?
Yeah, Mom. Yeah.
You found some.
Yeah. Everyone was drinking pretty much, and the place was packed.
Wow.
It was packed. Oh, there were, I'm sure, hundreds of people there.
Wow.
It was packed. Every room was packed. There was not a place where there wasn't people. So, finding a place to change privately, not going to happen.
What a time.
Yeah, it was great. I'm a little embarrassed about that now, because having rum in my head, being a pirate, I didn't care.
You thought it was a good idea.
It's like no, I didn't think it was a good idea. It was something I had to do. It was a necessity. But I think it's pretty fun.
Things? I don't know why.
I think I'm brave sometimes when I'm drunk.
Yeah, that's what they say about that stuff.
Yeah.
Did nobody saw you?
People were watching. People were watching. I did not care.
Was it on TV?
Nope. No, it was after the episode.
Oh, okay.
It was after the filming. Oh, I'm sure there were people with cell phones and, got video pictures or something.
Someone took a picture of you?
I'm sure.
What?
I don't know. I'm sure they did.
You didn't see it?
People do that. People do that. Hey, look at that. Click, click, click. That's what they do. People do that.
Did you see that specifically, though? Or
No. I was not paying attention to any potential audience. I did not care. I was fucking cold.
Yeah.
I was changing, and I found a quiet, dark, view-blocked corner with crap in there, stuff blocking. I figured, okay.
It's been getting cold outside.
Let's get this done. Oh, God, yeah, I'm freezing. My hands are freezing. I'm wearing like 3 layers. Look at all these layers.
You're cold right now?
Yeah, I'm cold.
We got a heat.
Well, my hands are cold. Everywhere else is fine. My hands are cold. I haven't eaten breakfast today, so, you know, I'm lacking the energy and
Oh,
such.
yeah. You have to eat breakfast. Did you eat anything today?
Coffee.
That's it?
Water.
You didn't eat any of your rice?
No, not yet.
I thought you were supposed to be eating that for every meal.
I don't get hungry for about 2 hours after I get up.
Yeah.
And the coffee usually does it, and then I'm starving at some point, and so I feel my blood sugar going down, so I need to eat something.
Yeah, you gotta. Don't you have to keep eating small meals if you have that blood sugar thing?
Yeah, and so I'm good for a couple hours. When I wake up, my blood sugar's high.
Yeah.
It's usually it hovers around 140, 150, and when after I've been up and moving around and doing stuff, and then it starts to drop, and then my body tells me it's time to eat something, and so I nibble on something, and I'm good for a while. So
you do the check. You check your blood with the thing.
I haven't in a while, like a week or something.
Yeah.
I've been paying attention to how I feel at the time I check my blood. And when it's low, I feel a certain way, and when it's high, I feel a certain way. And when it's spiking, when my blood sugar is spiking after a meal, I feel a particular way, and I don't like it. No, sir, I don't like it a bit.
Does it make you hyper feeling?
No. Groggy.
When you
sleepy,
have
tired. Yeah, when it's really
blood
high.
Sugar,
yeah, I feel groggy and sleepy and tired. Just like after Thanksgiving, right? You eat this a ton of turkey and stuffing and gravy and
how do you lower your
pie.
sugar?
Pardon?
You can up your sugar by eating sugar, but how do you lower it if you have too much sugar?
Exercise, medications, and alcohol.
So you drink alcohol or you start running if you feel like you're groggy?
When I do my runs, like today I should do my run, but I just don't feel like it. I'll do some sit-ups or something.
I think it'd be a nice day to run, and when it's cold outside, you can get the blood flowing. You won't be cold, and then you won't be too hot either.
Yeah. I should. I just don't like it running in the rain. That sucks. I don't have any rain-proof outer gear.
But if you're moving around, aren't you like overheated anyway? So the rain is.
After about 20 minutes, yeah. But for 20 minutes, I have no ass because it has frozen off.
Yeah.
How I walk without an ass? Who knows? I just do. Yeah. So anyway, so I make the rice, and the reason I like making the rice is because it's a whole food, it's a whole grain. It's not being preserved. There's no weird anything in it. There's no chemicals or anything. It's just straight up rice and stuff that I add. I can't speak to the curry sauce, but the coconut milk, that's a whole food.
What is a whole food? Instead of half a food?
A whole food would be a potato or a carrot or a hunk of meat. Or
like not
I don't know
ingredients?
if milk counts.
Not ingredients?
Yeah.
Just like a thing?
You can have other ingredients in it, but they have to be whole foods. Bread is not a whole food because there's a whole wide variety of stuff in it.
It's info time. You want to read it?
Here are some answers to frequently asked questions about the program. You're watching it right now, called Your Daily Hour with me. It's on every day. That's 7 days a week, 365 days a year, 366 on the leap year, and it's a call-in show. It tapes different times during the day. So when you call, leave a message, and we'll call you back on TV. Anyone can come on the show, especially you. The program tapes in Olympia, Washington. You can watch on TCTV, cable channel 22 at 11:30 p.m. on YouTube.com, and tapes. He's going too fast. Slow down.
We can advance if you're watching this. Oh,
please call in and tell your friends about the program. The Daily Hour with me relies on the community for content. Thanks, and now back to the program.
No song coming back.
That's cool, whatever that is.
That's the new info time.
Desmond did great.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is great.
Let's call Freddie the producer. We'll see how the production end is going today.
Freddie the producer.
Let's see if he's going to answer the phone.
Yeah.
Here it goes. I think he's at the beach or something today.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh-oh. not plugged in. Hello? Oh. What happened? Lost it anyway. It didn't work.
If he's at the beach, there are very few cell towers out there. So reception is iffy at best.
It should at least go. Oh, should be going to at least voicemail. Something's going wrong. What's going on with this end? At this end. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, when you called last night, it came in good for a while, and then it started to fade and go.
Internet phone, not the best.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, that's not good.
When you're done with the call, I want to tell you about Alpha Centauri.
Hey, you've reached Freddie Dobler. I can't come to the phone right now, but if you leave me a nice message, then I will call you back as soon as I can.
A nice message.
Hey!
Hey, Freddie. This is a nice message. How are you doing? I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, call us back. You know the drill. We have about 40 minutes left on the show. See if you make it. Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Uh-oh, network quality is poor. Network quality.
What the hell devil is this?
That is a Game Boy thing. What's the Alpha Centauri there? For the Game Boy. Where's the Game Boy? Yeah, plugs into the Game Boy. Like this. See? Where is it? This way. Game Boy. What's Alpha Centauri?
Okay, here's how it works. Alpha Centauri, and I'm going to have to use dice. I don't have to, but I'm going to use dice to demonstrate how it works. Okay, Alpha Centauri is the closest star system to our sun. There are stars in every direction that we go, and some are like ours, some are smaller and dimmer and redder, some are bigger and bluer. They're different in size, they're different in color, they're different in heat and light output. So, Alpha Centauri is a double star system that has two companions, and it has a third one that's quite a ways further away that they think is orbiting the pair in a weird orbit. They're not really sure. It's quite a ways away. So anyway, the primary, Alpha Centauri A, is a little bit bigger and brighter than our sun. It's like 1 1/3 times as massive. It has more stuff to it. And so it's whiter and brighter and a little bit bigger and hotter. It has a second component that has an elliptical orbit. It's fairly elliptical, that at the farthest point in the ellipse, it's an egg-shaped orbit. The farthest point, it's the distance of Pluto, and the closest point, it's at the distance of Saturn. So it's a good ways away. And astronomers and scientists will use the expression AU. 1 AU is 1 astronomical unit, and they use those like you would inches in a room, or in a box or something. So Saturn is about 10 AUs, and Pluto is about 40.
Okay.
So it ranges between that. And there's been, for many, many years, there has been speculation about Alpha Centauri having planets going around one or both of these stars. And there's been no evidence. They've looked and looked and looked and looked, and there's been no evidence. They've looked for wobbles. They've looked for transits, where the planet comes between us and them, and the light of the star dims slightly because there's a planet creating a silhouette in front of it. So they've looked, and they've used all their techniques, and they found nothing. And a bunch of astronomers have been taking measurements extremely precise, the most precise that they can do. This is like setting the bar a little higher. They've gotten very, very precise. And they noticed a slight wobble in the smaller of the two components, this other star. This other star is about 80 or 90% the mass of our sun. It's slightly more orange, it's slightly cooler, and it's slightly smaller. And so this is the B. And so it has a planet going around it that is about the size of Earth. It might be slightly more massive, and it is orbiting at 6 million miles, which is about 10 times closer to its star than Mercury is to ours. So it's very close. And the trouble with binary systems, where you have two stars orbiting each other, is that the influence of one star is going to affect anything orbiting the other star, any planets. And so any planets that are going to be in a stable orbit going around either A or B of this Alpha Centauri system, they have to be very close. Otherwise, the gravity of the other star is going to make its orbit all wonky. So they're looking and looking and looking for another planet or something orbiting the primary, but they found this. And the movie Avatar was about a Jupiter-sized planet orbiting one of the suns of Alpha Centauri.
Oh yeah.
So it's it's 4.2 light years, 4.3 light years away. And just to give you a sense of how far that is, it takes light to travel from the sun to the Earth 8 minutes. It takes light to travel from the sun to Pluto 40 minutes. So, yeah, 40.
So 4 years.
Yeah, yeah. So the time it takes light to travel in a year, that's 1 light year. And so it takes 4 years to get there. So
how many minutes are in a year?
I used to know that. Seconds, actually. Seconds. A million. It's over a million. 1.6 million or something, I think. I'm not sure. There's like seconds in a day. There's like 3,600.
Get some math going. You gotta get a calculator out.
Yeah. I don't remember. I've calculated a bunch of times, just for fun, geek fun for me.
Geek fun.
Yeah. But in a year, that's a long time. So traveling to the nearest star system, you have to be going a percentage of the speed of light to get there in any kind of human lifespan. If you go 10% the speed of light, if you can get a spaceship going just 10% of the speed of light, which is 30,000 kilometers per second, which is, that's a pretty good clip.
How fast is the sound?
Yeah, 30,000 kilometers per second. Sound, 700 feet per second at sea level.
What does that
roughly
mean? How many miles is that?
Well, a mile is 5,000.
You gotta know how many miles an hour is sound. They don't know that one.
A mile is 5,280 feet. So, 700 times something that is close to 5,000. So
700, 5,000. So
700 times what is 5,000?
700 times what? About 7.
5,280 divided by 7.
7.
Well,
70,
7 times 5.
Oh, look at that!
3,500. Okay, dice game again. Okay, so all you people, you calculate that out and give us a call and tell us, because I'm too lazy to figure that nonsense out.
Yeah.
Okay.
You gonna do this? You gonna hold the camera? Do the whole dice game over there, Dan?
Yeah. You hold the camera. I'll shake that shit up.
Playing the dice game again. Last time none of us had any points. Me and Dan didn't get any points. It was Snake Eyes, so this time we're going trying to get some points here.
Okay, so here they are. Hope you get lucky.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Snake Eyes again.
Oh,
Snake Eyes.
I'm a loser.
That's 4 Snake Eyes, wow.
I'm a loser.
Snake Eyes.
I'm a loser. So what'd you pick?
I have a 2. So again, Snake Eyes.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, you sort of kind of, if you add the dice up together, then you're half a winner.
Yeah, maybe.
Something, yeah. So, another exciting thing in space is they found a planet, the Kepler team, and I think I've talked about the Kepler team. They found a planet orbiting a binary set of stars. There are two stars orbiting very close together, and they're orbiting around each other. They're very close, and they found a planet, and it's a transiting planet that orbits the pair, orbits the two. Mm-hmm. And it orbits quite a ways out. It's quite a ways. And that pair is orbited by another pair of stars that's orbiting even farther out. Mm-hmm. So it's a quaternary. I don't think that's the right term, though. I don't remember what there are two binaries orbiting each other, and so maybe it's called a double binary. But binary stars, two stars orbiting each other's, I think it's like 40%, less than half, a little less than half. It might be even more than half. Just depends on how you qualify a binary, because if you take two stars and they orbit 1,000 or 2,000 times the distance of the Earth is to the Sun, that would be 1 or 2,000 AU, right? It's way far away, but they're orbiting each other, they're gravitationally associated with each other. Then that would be a binary, but they're they're so far away, right? That they're just they're distant cousins. They're relatives, but they're not so close to each other that that sort of thing. So many stars are binaries and trinaries, and they're groups of stars orbiting each other. And hey,
it's Jeremy.
So the issue is
what's the issue here?
What's the issue?
Yeah.
The issue with astronomers. Oh crap! I've got a power cord here.
Untangle yourself.
There we go. Okay, got room?
Yeah.
Okay, so the issue
is
the issue is that scientists and astronomers have been concerned about the gravitational influence of the stars affecting the formation of planets. The belief is that these stars will screw up the orbits of any planets orbiting around the star, because it's a planet, it's smaller, it has a weaker gravitational force, and the star is bigger and stronger, and it's going to mess with the orbit and unstabilize it. So if you have two stars and they're orbiting very far apart, you're going to have room for little planets going around each one, and they're not really going to be affected by the gravity of the companion star. But the closer they get to each other, the more screwed up it's going to be for the orbit is going to be for a planet orbiting around this star or that star. And if they're close enough together, you can have stuff orbiting around the pair. So it gets tricky. So when it comes to our sun, there's only one. It's just our sun. And it can have a whole bunch of planets orbiting around, and there's nothing that is going to affect the gravitation of the planets, except for Jupiter. Jupiter is
affecting gravity?
It does. And interestingly, Jupiter's year is 11 years, which is exactly the same as the solar cycle. The solar cycle returns to its point when Jupiter's in the same spot going around it.
So Jupiter and the Sun are rotating the same way, kind of like they're connected there? Kind of.
The solar cycle is the same as Jupiter's
So is it facing the same side of the Sun all the time then?
Well, the Sun is turning, so it's not facing the same side of the Sun. It's just that Jupiter takes 11 years to do one orbit, and the solar cycle of its slow pulsation, its slow...
so Jupiter's
its
pulling
heartbeat.
on the Sun, maybe?
The Sun's heartbeat is the same as Jupiter's orbit.
Is it pulling on the Sun?
Yeah, Jupiter orbit. If there were other astronomers looking at our Sun from, say, 11 light years away or 50 light years away or something, and they were looking at the Sun, if the Sun had a wobble, Jupiter would cause our Sun to move, I think, about 11 or 12 feet in either direction.
Wow.
Every orbit. But you'd have to watch the sun for 11, 22, 33, 44, 55. You'd have to watch it for 7 or 8 rotations to be able to see that wobble and confirm that wobble. Yeah. And so astronomers on Earth, if they're looking for a planet orbiting a star, they have to watch it for years if they want to find something that they can say, aha, there it is, here's a wobble, we're seeing this cycle. They have to watch it for years when it comes to looking for a planet at an Earth-like distance, because our Earth takes a year to go around. Yeah. And something like Jupiter, 11 years, we're going to have to be watching these stars to be able to detect planets going around them that are in orbits that are more what we're used to. Like right now, we've easily been able to find all these planets going around that orbit the star in 3 days and 6 days and a week and a month and this sort of thing, because they go around so quickly. We can see the wobble, and we can count them and say, yes, there's a pattern. It's the same dip every time. It's not just solar flares or something in the star surface.
You gotta watch it for 11 years?
Yeah, well, hey, we've been observing stars and their wobbles now for at least that long. And they have found some planets with orbits of, I think, 3 or 4 years and 5 years. But the thing is they can't just, one science team, when they look at the readings, they look at the star's wobble, in order for it to be a thing, in order for it to be valid, another astronomy team has to duplicate the results. They have to find the same thing. That's why science is so great, because it's not just some dude saying, look here, blah blah blah, this is a fact. No, you need other groups, other people validating, verifying, comparing, testing against what they found, challenging it with other facts or results that they may have had. That's what science is about, and that's why it's so great. Is you don't just have one person, one group declaring what the facts are. It's always challenged. It can always be challenged. And anytime I will argue with people online that say, oh, science is a religion. And to them I say, you're simply wrong, because religion does not work. You don't have to validate it or compare it or prove it or test it in religion. You just say, ha ha, blah, ha, blah, ha, ha, ha. That's all you say.
I don't know who's proving this stuff anyway, though. I think people are proving stuff as much as religion and science.
There's no proof in religion. Religion has nothing to do with proof or facts or anything else. It's about how you feel, what you believe, faith.
Yep.
You know.
Well,
but that's a different argument altogether. I'm getting away from all the stars.
Thanks for damn astronomy time. We're about to get into a commercial break here.
Yeah.
So when we get back from the commercial break, we're going to be calling Mike. Mike is supposed to be here tomorrow. We'll probably talk to Jeremy, because I don't know if we even said hi to Jeremy.
Yeah, say hi, man.
Yes, said hi.
How's it going?
I showed up.
Yeah, when was the last time you were here?
I was on the live episode.
Oh, yeah.
TCTV.
Well, here's the commercial break.
Dance, Oli, dance. Dance, Oli, dance. Live TV dance party. First Friday of each month. 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. TCTV Studio A. 440 Yager Way. Oh, yeah.
Coming up tomorrow on the show.
30 p.m. YDHWM.
Plastic Records.
Yeah, hey, look, it's the commercial. We're on every night at 11:30. Mike's got some records.
Not all of us are on.
Show a record, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's got some records that are made out of stuff.
None of them are made out of
shit. This is a post office box.
And then we have life.
They're cool. They're cool to see them in action.
And other people, we're all on the show. You can
Freedom is a cum shot.
Call this number.
Come check us
out. Watch this
Chocolate record. Chocolate record.
Thank you.
Chocolate up in my ass. You should be on TV too.
Channel
Yeah, we're back.
Well, that was amazing.
That's the new commercial from China there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So, Jeremy, how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. I haven't done much really. I ran on a treadmill for like an hour earlier.
Whoa!
Killed some time.
At the gym?
Yeah, I'm pretty tired. So
Did you do the incline?
no, just flat. I don't like running up hills.
How many miles do you run on the thing?
I think it was like 7.
Whoa!
So,
Yeah, in an hour? Yeah.
7 miles, wow.
That's quite the activity to do when you have nothing to do.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of lately.
I find that kind of amazing. Most people just sit and watch a movie.
Yeah.
You get up and move your ass. That's
I don't like
kind of amazing.
I get bored really easy, so I don't really like sitting and watching TV very much anymore.
Forwarded to an
I
automatic
never
voice
get
message
bored
system.
because I always have shit to do.
Oh,
Available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Mike, it's the program. You're scheduled to come on here tomorrow, so you can give us a call back. You have about 15 minutes to call us back today. We'll see if you make it on the show.
Hurry!
Yeah.
Hurry!
Alright, there it goes. Do you see anything on the streets?
Not so much lately. I saw a fight the other night when I was
yeah?
downtown.
Please,
I was
tell us more.
Yeah, I was walking back from my friend's apartment towards my car, and this fight happened, and I just kind of walked right through the middle of it.
Uh-huh.
And then I went and stood by some guy who was leaning against the pole watching the fight, and kind of like commented on it to him. And then I saw somebody knock over one of those like newspaper bins.
Uh-huh. Downtown?
During the fight, and it hit a car and put a huge dent in it.
Oh,
the fight kind of kept going, and I was kind of like, wow, I was glad that wasn't my car.
Yeah.
Oh,
then I kind of just walked around some more. And
where was that?
It was right by the 4th Ave in the Reef.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's a pretty...
What?
Are they drunk people?
Oh, yeah.
What time of the evening?
It was 2 in the morning, or 2:15 in the morning.
That
Pretty,
sounds
pretty
about
early.
consistent.
But,
Were they, how were the combatants dressed?
I don't really remember, but
Like a lot of...
there was like 9 people. It was a lot.
They were all fighting each other?
All
Yeah.
fighting? Really?
Whoa.
Yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Was there
Wow.
sides, or was everybody just punching each other?
I think it seemed like there was like 2 different groups to begin with, and then like a couple random people came in and just started fighting, so I don't know. They just kind of fought everyone.
Wow.
It's kind of just like a big brawl. But then
That's unusual.
yeah.
I'm used to seeing,
I was-
a binary
people.
pair of fists and cursing.
Yeah, were they throwing punches, like real punches and stuff?
Not
Mostly
really.
grabbing,
A few
pushing?
punches, lots of shoving and like throwing and
Yeah.
kind of that thing.
And yelling, cursing, harsh language.
Not really. It was kind of silent. It was weird.
Really? They're all focused. They're all drunk
Oh yeah.
and focused on trying to hit each other in the nose or something
yeah, it was.
and push each other.
I hadn't seen one of those type of fights in a while downtown.
Oh, do you know if anyone caught it on their iPhone or something?
I have no clue. I
I
kind of
would-
just left
Yeah, you
before it even ended.
Oh, I would want to just get some video of that nonsense. That would just, it would be a commentary on behavior is all.
I'm sure
yeah.
there's plenty of videos around of that type of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, and I was just still kind of bored, so I went home and mixed some songs I was working on, and
Enough fighting, yeah.
yeah, it was kind of weird.
Here's a message, let's call McDonald's here in Georgia. This is in Nashville, Georgia.
We cannot do a program without calling McDonald's.
Yeah, did you know there's a Nashville, Georgia?
A what?
Nashville, Georgia. Yeah, there's
Huh.
Nashville, Tennessee, that's the famous one.
Yeah, yeah. There are like 6 different Olympias in this country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's see if they're going to answer, ask them about their pumpkin pies.
Tiny, tiny little towns. Like when I type in Olympia, I get a bunch of different results from different states. So,
Little states.
yes, insignificant ones.
my name is Chubby. How can I help you?
Hi, McDonald's. Do you guys have those pumpkin pie milkshakes yet?
No, we don't have pumpkin pie milkshakes. We have eggnog.
Oh, did I miss the pumpkin pie?
Do what?
Did you have the pumpkin pie before? Did I miss it?
No, we didn't. No, baby, we didn't get it.
Oh, cause it seems a little bit early for eggnog. You know, you drink eggnog before Halloween?
Yeah, I agree. That's what I said. I said, why do we have this instead of something else? It's Halloween.
You told the managers that? What'd they say?
I am one of the managers.
Oh, who'd you tell it to then?
My boss?
Oh, like the big manager?
Yeah.
But what did they say?
She said the company chose eggnog over that. What?
Instead of the pumpkin pie?
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of wild, I think. What about the pumpkin pie pies?
We have sweet potato. We don't have pumpkin pie.
Oh, does it kind of taste like pumpkin pie?
They got sweet potato. I guess that was the thing for Halloween.
Is that got a pumpkin pie spices in it?
Yeah, it has pumpkin pie spices in it.
So it's kind of like, does it taste like pumpkin pie? Like if you told me, like what if I gave it to somebody else and just told them it was pumpkin pie? You think they believe me?
Probably.
All right. Does it say baked potato or sweet potato on the box?
No.
So I could just get, because I want to give it to somebody who wants pumpkin pie. I'm just going to give it to them and try to play it off. Like, you think that'll work?
It might work.
Okay. Are people buying those eggnog milkshakes? Because it seems like they wouldn't buy it yet and want to wait a while for eggnog comes out.
People are buying it. Really, they are. But, to me, it's kind of a Christmas thing.
Yeah, I think so, too. I think it's too early. I'm not going to get that one. I'm going to wait. I wanted to get the pumpkin pie one, but I think I'm just going to have to hold off on the milkshakes till winter.
Okay.
Well, when does winter start?
Huh?
When does winter start? November?
Winter, actually, the true, real, when winter starts is December 21st.
Oh, man, that's a while. But I guess I started drinking milk or eggnog maybe around the end of November. Yeah, like after Thanksgiving, like the day after Thanksgiving, I think.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. Well, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. That was nice.
That quite possibly was the most awesome McDonald's call ever.
Very pleasant.
It was. She answered your questions. She just, it was a good conversation.
Yeah. If anybody else did that, when they just hang up, I just say, do you have the thing? And then they just hang up. They could, they make them have a bad time.
So where was that call to?
That was in Georgia. So yeah, people in the South are nice. Usually, at least on the phone.
Because I have never tried a sweet potato pie. I can eat one. That would be like a meal for me. But
you never even had one here?
I've not had I've never had a McDonald's sweet potato pie.
Oh yeah, me neither. I don't think they have them around here. Hey, look at that.
Oh.
It's time for the final dice game.
Oh, you need to, Jeremy, you need to pick a number.
Oh yeah, you gotta get a number. Here's a pen. So Jeremy's gonna write a number down. Let's see what he writes.
So you need to be the one to roll the dice because all I see.
Wait, don't tell him what he. Yeah, you gotta write the number down to see if he gets the number that is gonna be the winning number.
Yeah, but if he rolls it, we're gonna get different results because I seem to be getting the same thing.
Oh yeah, but we want to get the. Well, maybe we can get the.
What are the odds to that?
What did you write down there? 3. Nope. No, that's what Dan has. So we've rolled all ones so far. It's been all snake eyes. We've had 4 ones in a row. So yeah, why don't you finish it out, Dan? See if you can. Even if you get all ones, that's not winning, but it's still a thing. Yeah, let's have Dan roll them again. Let's try. I want to see if Dan can get. We're gonna try to go for. If we get double sneak eyes again, it's gonna be. We're kind of waiting for this thing to happen where it's all the same ones. Nope. I won. I have a 2. That means I'm the winner for today. Didn't get all snake eyes. One time we had almost all. We had 5 out of 6 numbers going once.
Wow.
We have not gotten all 6 numbers being the same. That would be crazy.
I'm pretty sure I would have shit my pants if it had been snake eyes again.
I won!
I'm glad that it wasn't snake eyes again.
Yeah, me too.
Because I'm not wearing brown pants and I just couldn't get away with walking home
If you're wearing
safely.
brown pants, you could shit your pants and be okay with it?
Well, I wouldn't be okay with it, but at least no one would notice. you know.
Well, they might notice anyway.
I had a dream. Oh God, I had a dream that I took off my pants, right? And there was a big
turd?
indication of me having an accident.
Oh, that's gross. Why are you telling anybody about that?
But there was no, I checked and it was like, apparently I put the pants on and that was like a permanent stain in the pants.
In your dream?
Yep.
And you wake up and check?
Yeah, it was horrifying. It was a nightmare. It was an awful dream.
That is awful. This McDonald's is in Georgia, but the thing on the internet says exact location unknown. So I don't even know where. Somewhere in Georgia. I want a sweet potato pie. I just want a sweet potato. Those are good to see. You just get those. If you have those, the orange ones, just bake them off and eat it. It's tasty.
I would have liked to have tried the poi pie.
In Hawaii?
Yeah. Taro pie.
Hi, McDonald's.
McDonald's, how can I help you?
Do you guys have those pumpkin pie milkshakes yet?
No, we do not. We have the eggnog shake.
Oh, eggnog. Why are you having the eggnog? It's not even Halloween yet.
It's not Halloween?
It's not even, I mean, it's before Halloween. That seems like eggnog's too early.
Well, that's what the customer chose to have, the eggnog.
Oh, yeah, I don't like to eat eggnog until November.
Well, it started early this year.
Oh, because what about the pumpkin pies? You guys got the pumpkin pies?
We have the sweet potato pie.
Oh, does that look like a pumpkin pie?
No, it looks like a sweet potato pie.
Oh, do you think does it taste like it's got pumpkin pie spices in it? Oh, see? Not having a good time.
Where were you calling on that?
That was
one?
another Georgia place, and she hung up and she's like, "Oh, I'm mad now," and she hung up and she's not gonna she's gonna have a bad day now. If she just did the thing like the other person did, she would feel good. She'd be like, "Oh, I helped somebody
She'd
out."
have a good day.
Yeah.
Hospitality changes from region to region and person to person.
Yeah, if you have a bad attitude like that and you hang up on people, it's not going to help you out. You think people just want to ask you some nice things, and you know, if you're nice to people,
she didn't eat her sweet potato pie. Yeah. She was not sweet.
If you're nice to people and on the phone even, then maybe it'll make you feel better in your own life.
I think some people are just nice on the phone because that's how they are. I don't know if anyone tries to be nice necessarily. They're just that's the way they interact.
Well, here we're calling Mark. Mark knows Mike, who's supposed to be here tomorrow, and we're gonna see if.
That's really angry. That's really grumpy.
And then they're not happy on the phone.
Yeah.
Get off the phone.
Yeah.
Quit playing on that phone.
When I'm feeling that way, I just don't answer the phone.
Well, you're not yet. What if you're at work?
Gotta suck it up.
Hello? Hey, Mark, it's the program.
You do?
Hey, what's up?
We're calling you. Mike is scheduled for tomorrow, and he didn't answer his phone.
What?
Mike.
He didn't answer his phone?
Yeah, so he's scheduled tomorrow at 5 o'clock. Are you gonna? You said you might want to come in with him. Have you talked to him about it?
Not today. He might still be at work. He might be at school still.
Oh, yeah, he's a teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe that's what he's doing. Well, I'm just calling you to tell you about tomorrow. He's coming here at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, that might work for me.
You should try to talk to him. I think he wanted you to help him get here.
Yeah, I remember he was saying something about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe you could try to contact him. I'm going to be calling him too. Okay. Thanks, Mark.
Yeah, no problem. See you later.
Well, yeah, I'm burning stuff. Don't catch on fire. I'm almost catching this on fire. You can see, look, there's some kind of fire stuff here.
Yeah, what the hell devil are you doing?
I was like cleaning out some of this junk in there. I don't know why. I'm just like floating into the air anyway, so probably a bad idea in general. Oh, that was a bad throw. I tried to throw something at the camera.
What the hell devil are you doing? What did you write on that anyway?
Phone numbers. Trying to throw stuff at the camera. I don't know. Can you throw cards? Oh, card.
No.
Oh, that was closer.
Hey, that was pretty good. You got skills. Paper throwing skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. That's all the things. You guys seen any news? You know about the news? Is there another debate today? Is that today?
Yeah.
Yeah, tonight at 6.
Between the presidents again? Or, I mean,
Yeah.
not the presidents, but Romney and the president?
Yep. Yep.
How many do they have? It seems like they're having a lot of them.
There were 3 scheduled altogether, and so this is number 3.
I guess we're getting pretty close to it, actually, though.
I guess.
Let's see, November... Oh, it's going to be November 6th, so... What day is the election day for us?
I really like the vice presidential debate.
We're going to be behind on it.
There was a submarine, right? And it was one of those submarines, and Biden was on the submarine, right? And the debate was in a building on the shore. And they put him in a launch tube, and he put his fist out, and they said, "Release the Biden."
Yeah, the election day is next week.
That's what happened. That's how it went down.
Or it's actually tomorrow.
1 minute.
Oh wait, no, not tomorrow. Tomorrow for the next week for the viewers is going to be election day. So if you guys haven't voted, I don't know if we have much time.
You really should vote. And it's not just about
Did you vote already? Some people did.
No, I haven't. I'm not done reading all the material. There's not just the presidential election. There's the gubernatorial one, right? The governor. There's a congressman here in town. There's a gay marriage thing, a pot legalization thing. Local Thurston County, there's a take the power back, right? Local PUD would manage and control and distribute and charge for power as opposed to this giant ugly corporation. And there's a couple other ballot measures in there that are kind of important. So
what is that?
That is where
10
there,
seconds
there
left,
it
Bill,
is.
I guess.
Yeah. So it's not just about the president. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that you really should consider making a choice on.
Oh, thanks everybody. It's the end of the show. There's no sound anymore. Thanks Thurston County, thanks YouTube. We're on YouTube. Check it out there.
Thank you, YouTube.
Call the number.
Get your voice on TV. Call now. Call now.
Thanks phones. Thanks Facebook. We're on there. Check it out.
Oh really? Okay, I'm gonna like that shit.
Thanks Thurston County. Call the number. Get on the email too. It's the date, episode date and number.
This is really fascinating how
Thanks crew.
Des did this.
You guys want to be in the crew? I told them to do it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Oh nice.
Yeah. This is the crew.
Am I in there?
Yep.
Am I really?
Yeah, Jeremy's on there too.
Nice.
Thanks crew.
Nice.
Call the number. Thanks TCTV. 26 years. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Yeah, USA. LeBebe.com. No.
Yeah, oh, there it is.
LeBebe.com. Check it out.
LeBebe.
Hell yeah,
Hell
dog.
yeah.
And Jackpot.
What?
Thanks, Jackpot. It's a store.
Oh, where is that? Where is the jackpot?
Downtown Olympia. Thanks, viewers.
Thank you for watching and responding emotionally
Yeah,
to
you want
what
to be
we
a
say.
sponsor? Call the number. You don't have to do anything to be a sponsor. You just call and you can be a sponsor. You can get at the end of the credits here.
Yes, we
Just like
refer
Jackpot.
to you as a sponsor.
Bye.
Your daily hour with me.